to the Chosen One, man. It's our first episode, our first session, and I got one of the Chosen Ones for sure, Montrel Carter. Appreciate you for coming, brother.
Thanks for having me, guy.
This is something we had planned a long time ago, man. We've been planting this seed, and I knew I wanted Montrel to be the first one because he helped me personally, like probably one of my biggest obstacles in life, man. I remember I'm coming out, exit 11. I don't know if you remember this. I hit him on Snapchat. I was like, Trail, man, football kind of dying. Like I knew that time was coming and I knew I had to, take that next step. And one of the main things I took out what he told me was do not let others define your success, if you made it or not. And I struggled with that because I always felt like, man, I just didn't reach it. I didn't hit it. But at the end of the day, he told me, shit, look how many other doors this opened up for you. Like,
correct.
I'm sure you can get on the phone. I can make phone calls for, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But we're going to get into about you a little bit more, man. Where did it all start at? How did it start? Where are you from? Things of that nature.
All right, start off, man. My name is Montrel Carter. I'm from small town right outside of Lafayette, maybe 15 minutes outside of Lafayette, Cecilia, Louisiana. And man, ball, man, I don't know where it started from. It's just that whenever as far as I can go back, it was in my life. Right. My grandpa was an All-American at Alcorn. My daddy played for LSU and for UL. So I guess it was just in my family, So as far as I can remember, football's been a part of my life. And for some reason, I don't know where it started off at, but I was always the fastest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was always the fastest,
sure.
but I was always hanging out with the older kids, you know what I'm saying? So that was my thing that they knew me by, you know what I'm saying? I might have been the smallest, but I was the fastest. And in Cecilia, man, Cecilia's a very, very small town, so if you're good in football, if you're good in something, like they'll know because it's not that big, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows everybody. But yeah, man, like I said, as long as I can remember, football was in my life, and I don't know who told me I was good or who told me I wasn't good. It's just like day one, whenever I put the pads on, it was just like it was comfortable for me,
Right.
So
see, that's a big thing too. Like people be. I don't know about you, but I never was like the black sheep. I felt like I always was.
Correct.
I didn't have people really doubt me. It's like this the one right here. We going.
So I'll never forget, man. I started off in the third grade because in Cecilia, tackle football starts off is two different groups. It's third and fourth, fifth and sixth, and then you go on to junior high. I played for the Dolphins, and I was mad because all my cousins played for the Eagles. Eagles, they're known as the undefeated team, and the Dolphins is known as the losing team,
right.
So I got signed up late, so they're like, yeah, we're just gonna stick you on the Dolphins, and I'm just like, man, like why you got me on the Dolphins, man? Everybody in my family on the Eagles, and y'all got me on the Dolphins. So anyway, like I said, I got signed up late, so I remember getting fitted for my pads while practice going on. I'm getting fitted for my pads, for my helmet and stuff like that, and they stuck me in practice. They're like, go on defense. You know what I'm saying? At the point of time, defense is defense. I'm offensive player, you know what I'm saying? So they had a little kid. Matter of fact, you might know who he is. A guy I played with, Nick Surratt.
Yeah. From our side.
Yeah.
Go.
Nick was our running back, you know what I'm saying? So Nick was real, real good. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you see what he does in football or in basketball, but he's a hell of a football player.
I didn't know he played football.
Yes, he was our running back. So they put me on defense, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this is not me, you know what I'm saying? So on the backside, I see Nick doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Nick, like a human joystick, he doing his thing. I'm like, man, like, I want to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get some of that. So obviously he was doing good, so I think my first position, they put me at tight end. You know what I'm saying? So we just blocking, you know what I'm saying? So throughout the whole season, they never gave me the ball, not once. So for the last practice, I think me and Nick had raced, And I want to say I beat him or we was tied up. So my coach Frankie Newland, He owns Reed Street Marketing Brokerage. He's like, how about we put in like a tight end reverse for the last game? And I'm like, all right. So we put it in a tight end reverse. And I remember me getting the ball and me getting it like 40 yards, but I ended up running out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, like this is what it feels like to run the ball. So the next season, I'm in the 4th grade. Nick, I think he goes back to Lafayette. Well, so now I'm still the fastest. I'm the fast one. Nick gone. Maybe this is my time to shine. You know what I'm saying? So they put me at. I played running back, and man, bro, it's like from that point on, running back is my stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have film on it or stuff like that, but like, man, it was like 3 touchdowns every game.
Yeah, easy.
It was a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think, man, once I finally got the groove and like me understanding and like seeing Nick do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Then me getting the taste of it in that last game, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got my own little whip, I got my speed, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I can get used to this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's where it started, man. Playing for the Dolphins in 3rd and 4th grade, you know.
And being that your daddy played ball, LSU, went to UL, how was the relationship like? Was it like hard coaching or just, let you be like?
I wouldn't say it was hard coaching, but I wouldn't say it was easy, because having somebody like that who has been through the process, it was easier for me because he knew what to expect or he knew the routes to take.
Right.
And I go about this as saying it's like my sophomore year, he's making me take the ACT.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? And I mean, there's a lot of kids might not know this, or a lot of parents or people might not know this, but you need the ACT to get into university. Right. You know, so sophomore year, my dad is from Mansfield, Louisiana, which is north of Natchitoches.
So he ain't class to see.
No, north of Natchitoches. You know what I'm saying? He didn't live with me, so we'll have a phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna have your mama sign you up for the ACT. I'm like, I'm a sophomore. Like, what I'm taking the ACT for?
Yeah.
He like, you taking the ACT? You know what I'm saying? And that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, homecoming sophomore year, I'm like, man, like I want to go out. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta take that Saturday morning.
I want to go hang out with my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no ACT, but when I got up, I took the ACT, and I remember my first time, and I'm at 17, and I called him, and I was like, man, is that good? Like, what is that? He was like, man, like, you just don't know, like, that was the hardest part. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, as a 17, like, that's like the bare minimum to qualify. Right. And I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I always knew that I was going to play college football. Like, I didn't have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
I didn't have a backup plan. So, like I said, from when I started with the Dolphins and I started having success playing ball, I was getting better and better and better. So once I hit high school, don't matter who was in front of me, no matter how much times I was playing, no matter if I was on the field or not, I just knew that I was going to play college football somewhere. So like how some people say, I want to be a dentist or I want to be a doctor. I just knew that I was going to play college football. Whatever happens after that happened, but I just knew I was going to play college football.
Right.
But yeah, man, my dad stayed on me, man. He made me take that ACT. I took it as a sophomore, made a 17, qualified. And then like every time after that, he was still signing me up. You know what I'm saying? Like making my mom sign me up because it's a composite school.
Yeah, right.
So, and now that I look back on it, man, like I appreciate that so much because I personally would have never took it upon myself to do it. The coaches that I had, you know what I'm saying, they never took it upon themselves to make me take it, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I want to play college football. So, man, I
think that's a great point because, bro, like, I got my first offer. I didn't even have an ACT score.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't take an ACT till my senior year. It's damn near too late.
Yeah.
My grades are already fucked up.
Right.
So I need them to 24 to make it. You know what I'm saying?
They go hand in hand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, correct.
But my daddy was different. Like, he wasn't into sports that much. He supported me now. He out there, he repping, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't know like the academics of it or that part. He told me I need to get my grades right, you know, but I'm saying like, I'm thinking like, shit, I'm eligible to play, I'm good. I always thought like, my talent gonna,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna let your boy make it with shit.
Out,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't like that. So, man, that's a great point, man. That's a great ass point. But my daddy pushed me too, man. He was hard on me. And when you grow up and you look back, you start seeing everything they said was shit. It was true. So it's like constructive criticism at the time. But
and my thing is, man, like I would love to figure out a way that, you know what I'm saying, to give back to the younger people, like just give them that knowledge as far as like, hey, like, yes, you're scoring the touchdowns on Friday nights, you're doing the X, Y, Z, but what are you doing in the classroom? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about it in PE or in
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your core.
Yeah, them core. I wasn't even in the core 4.
Exactly, like the altitude. You need
I wasn't even in that shit.
Correct.
But see, me and, Brakeven.
Yeah.
Me and Brakeven, so he was like at Acadiana, it's like they coaches do that shit for him. Yes. Like they put him in there from day one because they don't know who gonna blow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which
they put him in position. Like,
understandable. Look how successful the program.
Right. So that goes to like, bro, I remember when we played you my sophomore year because I had to start safety because Carmouche was to start running back.
Mm-hmm.
So, Coach Wag gave me a take. Coach Wag from Cecilia. That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, bro. But he had gave me, we watched film. Gave me a tape. He said, watch number 3. Go wherever he go. So, I took it. I watched it. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah, all right. But, bro, when we got to the game, dog, it was like, what the fuck? It's like you wasn't. It was like you were so fast, bro. It was like, but you wasn't fast on film.
Yeah.
So it's like, you might be running that way. You think you got an aim. God damn, he just went for 40 quick. So I think you and Carmouche, I think that's what made y'all two so special to me. Like, because that film gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because he was like that too.
Man, he was really.
Carmouche was like that.
He was really, that's my
smooth.
dog.
Yeah, he was smooth.
And we had us a nice little run at Beauchamp, but we always kept good running backs.
Correct.
For sure. So they be like, who's the top 5 running backs? I'm like, man, my eyes, them old people, they like the voodoo.
Yeah, they bring in the 90s.
And it's like I saw Carmouche because I'm always behind him.
Yeah.
So like that was really my role model. Like Carmouche, I saw what he do type shit. So that was my role model. So I always had Carmouche at one bit. You know how that go. But back to what I was saying though, when we played y'all though, y'all locker room, going back to Acadiana and their tradition, I think we might have been in a visitor locker room, I don't know where we at, but it's like y'all got like people like helmets and shit, people who went to college. Mm-hmm. Something for a younger kid coming up and that to be motivated. And I feel like that's what we lack at Beauchamp. Like, it's no motivation. It don't matter. They might not have made it all the way to the top, but somebody went to college from here.
Correct.
Like, I know how I want to see somebody who.
And that's why I said that.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew that, like, whenever I started playing football and when I got to high school, I knew I was going somewhere. Because, like I said, like I see Jamaican dark hair.
You know what I'm saying?
I see the faces that I know. You know what I'm saying? That I see around town. I'm like, man, like I know him.
Yeah,
so like,
right.
Why can he do it and why can't I do it? You know what I'm saying? So,
and then Coach Wade come from there, so I got all those stories, like Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? Coach Fines and them all, and then Fines them come to Beauchamp, they from there.
Correct.
So y'all mentality just different.
It's a dog mentality.
Man, for real.
And it's something they, you know what I'm saying, they put in you young. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, Fines and them, you know what I'm saying, man, that's some of my closest homies, bro. It's like, they'll give you all the game, but once you get in them lines, hey man, hey, you know how it is, real, man. They try to tear your head off.
And see, it was different because Coach Ransom come from that mentality in the Beauchamp.
Yeah.
We like a white school, so a lot of shit they got, man, nigga tripping, but I'm loving this shit. Like nigga, this what we need type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, bro, I gotta ask you, who's your top 5 running backs out of Cecilia? Or your top 5 players? I know it's hard. Y'all, what's your boy name? The chubby one? He had everything. Like a fucking history book.
Man. What was it?
Not Joe. No. He just a regular person. Always on the sideline with y'all.
Oh, Haley.
He like a fucking history book, dog. He knows everything.
Haley been around for a long time.
Man, he know everything. I asked him I went to a track meet and I asked him. He had you in there, but I want to see what's your favorite player from Cecilia.
Of course, man. You know what I'm saying. I would always want to put myself in there.
Yeah, I be trying to stay out of there.
I'm gonna take myself out, man. That I've seen, or just in general for like what they've done for Cecilia, or just okay.
Just what you.
Man, my top 5, and I'm gonna just go in no order because day in and day out they can flip flop.
Right,
you know what I'm saying. Of course, you just gotta have Jamaican darts heads in there.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying, just for what he done for Cecilia.
19.
You know what I'm saying. Of course, you gotta have Raymond Khaled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying that.
He was out. I was gone when Raymond was playing, but
man, just seeing the work that he's done, bro. Humble dude, bro. Humble dude. I give my respects to Raymond every time I see him.
Raymond, the first time I heard about him, I might have been my senior year, so he probably was a sophomore. We had a track meet.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Francis went meet y'all.
Yeah.
Coach Francis went with me too at Beauchamp.
Okay.
You know, he talked shit. Oh, I got a little freshman for your ass today. He gonna bust you up. Not thinking nothing of it. But Raymond didn't run the 100, so I won the 100. But the 200, they had me at the 5. He was the 4. So his time must be better. So we coming out the curve. I'm really trying to wait to see what he gonna do, man. He ran that thing full speed. First time I lost my high school year, I was like, God damn. He was a freshman too. I was like, oh.
So the thing with Raymond is that whenever I was leaving, he was coming in. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have the Paris track meet, how we have one. So you know what I'm saying? The Paris meet, obviously, you know what I'm saying? I'm winning the 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm winning the relays and stuff like that. Well, then it's time for the junior high people to run, and he out there running. You know what I'm saying? No blocks, just beating everybody by 10 meters, and I'm just like, damn, like he could be some of the high school people.
Right.
Man, it was good to see him like grow up, man. Because like I said, humble dude. All the success you see him having, bro, he deserves everything because he works for it.
Right,
he works for it, and smart kid, bro. Comes from a good family, bro. So all the success you see him have it was supposed to happen. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good humble kid. Right. You know? But getting back to the top 5, Jamaican, Raymond, Marcus Wiltz.
Yep.
Marcus Wiltz was a hell of a player.
I think
he was a running back before me.
Yeah, I played my freshman year. I was on special teams. He took one of them bitches to the crib. That nigga blindside,
bro. This
could go.
If you don't know, he was the first ever Louisiana football Heisman.
I never knew that.
He beat Kenny Hilliard. All-state linebacker, all-state running back.
God.
Marcus was a dog.
Man, y'all ass.
Marcus was a dog, bro. Marcus Wiltz, Will LeBlanc. I say Will because man, Will had, I want to say 12 interceptions his senior year.
Yeah.
9 going for pick sixes.
I didn't know that. I know Will, but I didn't know that.
I think, either like 9 or 7 going for pick sixes. Man, that's unheard of.
Yeah,
6'5", safety.
Yeah, for sure.
6'5" safety doing it, man. He would just cover the field like, you know what I'm saying?
But he chose track though.
He went to LSU for track. Let's see, in the last spot, man. Let's see. I mean, that last spot can go anywhere, bro. Like I don't want to just say nobody because they're my home. I'm trying to think about I'm trying to give homage to the older guys, man. I gotta put Craig Dartes in there.
I don't know him.
Craig Dartes played a wide receiver for Cecilia, man. I think he holds all the receiving records. You know,
Jamani ain't come and get some of that.
Jamani coming. He definitely. Jamani might break his record, but we got another young cat,
Diesel. We played that boy last year.
Hey,
man, that nigga can go, dog.
Hey,
he got a stiff arm like this one.
And humble, man. I love to run across a humble kid, man, and normally if I see a kid that, you know what I'm saying, that's doing good, man, I'll uplift him.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
See what you're doing, right. Continue doing what you're doing.
And keep it at that. It ain't gotta be
all that. It's like, he's one of them ones, bro. Like, when you talking to him, like, he ears back, like, looking you in your eyes type stuff. Like, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? Because he can easily be like,
right. But like you said, though, when I talk to you, like, some people you can't talk to because they never been through that.
Correct.
So we can talk about it and understand. So
and you can tell that he's he's a sophomore right now, man. You can tell he's hungry. He wants success, man. He works, man. Like you can just tell he wants it. Him and Jamani, man, they two special kids, bro. They can go for sure. Yeah, they got Cecilia on their back right now.
Yeah, for sure. Lala ain't nowhere in there.
Yo, Lala definitely. That's why I said that 5 position can go.
How you let him wear that 19 on that's retired though?
Because Jamaican is
on. I know, but when we retire, we gotta hang that up.
Yeah. I don't know how that came about. I mean, I'm pretty sure we get to get confirmation.
Some permission, yeah.
Because after that thing went right back to retirement.
All right. So that's another thing. Like at Beauchamp, like. Bro, I'm not saying me, but I mean, I think it should be. Why my jersey not hanging up at that bitch or something?
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to know, like, what's the requirements?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got to retire that 5 from Raymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After he stopped playing, they should have took it off the market.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
Right. You should, now that he's a Super Bowl champion,
all that.
That 5.
Like, give me my flowers now. Don't wait till that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm 10 years out. I'm like,
because
I be saying like, bro, who dominated the game like me at Beauchamp in all 3 phases?
Yeah.
Special teams, I got about 5 of them things: punt, kick, return. Offense, you know that. Defense too, because I had to play safety. Coach. So you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Is like when they talk about when them old people get Grandigo go, shout out because like you say, everybody say for us it's like James Grandigo won. So cool. The respect. I never saw it, but everything else, like, man, come on, man, go hang that 19 up in that bitch. What is y'all doing, man?
It's good that you're doing that and you're saying that because, bro, like, one thing a lot of people don't do is like give them their own self credit.
Right.
Whenever you do it, people might call you cocky or you know what I'm saying, or like why you not humble? Right. But like, I mean, like, why not be proud of the work that you put in? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know that I'm outside, you know what I'm saying, doing ladder drills by myself. Right, you don't know that I'm out there on the track running. You don't know the work that I put in. So I should be proud whenever I see the success behind the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like always pat yourself on the back. Yeah. Always, man.
And I feel like in football, like I don't do that now. Like we be out. Everybody want to talk about football. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. So this platform finally, I can talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Almost definitely, man.
So that's where I'll be at with it. But so you think they're gonna hang that 3 up?
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? I would love for them to do it, but I think so. I was a 2-year starter. I played as a sophomore, but I played defense as a sophomore because, like I said, we had markers at running back.
Right.
So
you had to make a sacrifice. Now they don't even want to make sacrifice. They rather sit on the bench to feel like go play.
Man, my freshman year.
What is you doing?
Like I said, obviously my freshman year, I broke my ankle my 8th grade year right before track season. So coming into my freshman year, my ankle got healed up right around the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So we running our 40-yard dashes. You know what I'm saying? They got the freshmen over here. They got the varsity over here. They all run their 40-yard times. And I'm coming off an ankle injury. And I ran my first 40, because my 8th grade year, I ran a 4.8 as an 8th grade. My freshman year, after my ankle injury, I ran a 4.6. And I was mad because my ankle was still sitting man, I run a 4.6, but my 4.6 is faster than everybody else over here.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm pretty good. I can compete with them. Like, why am I not dressing up for varsity? Man, when I tell you, bro, freshman was too easy. Freshman games was too easy. It's me, where we out there just clowning around. Bro, I had 6 touchdowns one game. Yeah. 6 touchdowns. So I'm like, and then the head coach on the sideline, Coach Martin. So I'm like, is this like an audition for me to play varsity?
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Even though the running backs who was in front of me, you know what I'm saying, obviously they seniors and stuff like that. So I get the whole seniority thing, blah, blah, but I know you see these young boys out here cutting up.
Yeah, getting busy out here.
Cutting up.
Yeah, for sure.
And on top of that, I'm playing quarterback too. So I'm playing quarterback, I'm playing running back. I'm finessing them out there, you know. So sophomore year come up there, they got me at running back. So he put the little depth chart out. And I'm at like six string running back. I'm like, man, he not better than me. Man. He not better than me.
For sure.
I get why you got him right there. But all right, whatever. We played north side in the fall scrimmage. Man, Northside was tough right there.
Man, that whole little era though.
Man, Northside, man. Listen,
Bridge City, Northside.
Listen, that falls, man. Northside was tough, man. When I mean our offense wouldn't, they had me going with the second team, but our first team, man, we wouldn't get no more than 3-4 yards a pop. It was 10s up. All right, Montrel, go out there running back. Now we running the spread. They got me out there receiver. You know what I'm saying? First play, they called rail route.
Yeah.
And I ran that out route, man. Boom, crib. I'm cribbing for like 60. I'm like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like yeah. Like I said, I was scoring as a freshman, like up in Major League Football. I'm scoring. I get to high school, I scored that. I'm like yeah. Like I feel like I'm proving myself that I can play. Depth chart come out. They still don't want to put me in there running back. I'm like damn, bro, I can't get no varsity reps. Defensive coordinator, Coach O. He come over there. He hey man, you want to play outside linebacker for me? I'm like, damn, I really don't want to play defense. He's like, man, you could be a starter for me on defense. I'm like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. He's like, look, whenever I call, he gave me 2 plays. Detroit, 2 different Detroit and some other word. He said when I call that, just blitz, just go. You ain't got to cover nobody, just go. Right. Man, so my first ever varsity game, that's when around the hurricane or bad storm came, and we had to do a makeup game. We playing Patterson, Kenny Hill.
Yeah.
Man, we watching film, and the whole time we were like, hey man, we gotta stop Kenny Hilliard. You know what I'm saying? All State as a freshman running back. I'm like, damn, freshman running back All State? Yeah, he rushed for over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
You know? And then I see him on film, I'm like, ain't no way there was a freshman, this a sophomore. In my class, ain't no way. So man, same thing, I got out there. Montrel, get in the game. Detroit. Shit, I gotta go now. Man, Kenny Hilliard back there.
Number 4, huh? Yeah.
Man, I'm probably about 150 pounds soaking wet. Man, I hit Kenny Hilliard, bro. It's like that man I was speed bump for that man, bro.
He was already good.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. Like I felt good because like I was the only sophomore playing. Everybody else on the sideline with their helmet in their hands. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm in there. I'm in there. Like I played that whole season on defense, and I remember my very first carry was for homecoming. My very, very first carry for homecoming. They had just scored. We playing. I want to say it was Vinton. My first carry, bro, 80-yard touchdown. My first carry, boom, regular little inside zone.
Yeah,
give me the ball.
80 of them things.
80-yard touchdown. Now I turn around, I'm like, bro, I'm here. I'm here.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that was like a little backstory on the younger me before I got into where I gotta wear Sicilian Bulldogs on my shoulder, you know. So. Yeah, but that definitely humbled me, but it also showed me that like you can compete with the best.
Right. I think that was my biggest thing too, cause my freshman year I was supposed to play special teams. Day before the jamboree, I break my fucking thumb fighting with my cousin. Mm-hmm. So that pushed me back. I didn't come back until week 5 or 6 when first district game was y'all. Mm-hmm. And like that punt return he took, that shit was crazy, man. Y'all went. That was like I was like that had me like I don't know if I'm really ready for this right now because I'm coming from Sunset. I tore Sunset up. I'm like on some Reggie Bush shit. Like let's go back to that. Like my sophomore year though, Coach Modan called me Sunset, man, come get your jersey. Nobody wearing 22 over here no more. So, like quit. He's like, you know what I'm saying, like. And then before that, my cousin B. Chavis was 22. Okay. They won District 2, so he was like 22 for both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna come across this no more. Yeah. So he gave them flowers early, but yeah, that high school, then end of my freshman year, then call Moosh out. I get to start against Northside over there.
That was a tough place to play at, bro.
Man, I think I might have had 10 carries, maybe 10 yards. I ain't gonna lie. That defense was. I don't know if that was Porter and them. Yeah, that was. Man, then you had Dwayne.
It's crazy, man. You say you had that. Man, my senior year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm tearing the district up, bro. man, I'm getting at least 150 a game. You know what I'm saying? I go to Northside. Now, if we beat Northside, shit, we district champions. We just beat Brokerage.
Right. Y'all wasn't supposed to beat them.
We weren't supposed to beat them.
I think we at halftime. Ren's like, man, they just beat them niggas in the bread.
Man,
or
bro,
shit.
we were supposed to beat Brokerage, bro. And it's crazy, bro. I ended up going for like 4 touchdowns, like 265.
They shut y'all out until half.
Yeah,
half came back with crazy.
Yeah, a halftime, bro. No, that I scored right before halftime. What happened was they threw an interception right before halftime, and I ended up scoring like in the last minute, you know. So, I think we go down 14-7. Then after that, dog, it was Will had a pick 6. They get on defense, go 3 and out or whatever. They punt to me. I take it for like 80, you know. Will have another interception on like 10 yards.
So Will was like that, man.
Will was like that. I remember, no, he ended up getting an interception on like the 20-yard line, bro. We ended up getting like some kind of penalty. So now it was like 1st and 20 on like 10. They linebacker talking trash, like, oh yeah, you know, if y'all don't score right here, like it's over with.
Not J. Dell.
No, it wasn't J. Dell.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, yeah.
So he's like, yeah, you know, if y'all don't score, it's over for y'all. I'm like, shit, I bet y'all score right now. Shit, showing up 90 to the crib, man. I turn around, man. It was a good feeling for me because that's a robbery.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Then all my people in the room inside, you know what I'm saying? I look at the crowd. You see everybody standing up and walking out. They leaving, you know what I'm saying? The whole time my side turning up. I'm like, it's over with now. But bro, like I said, like going back to that Northside game, man, I must have had, I don't know how many carries I had, but I know damn well I didn't have over 20 rushing yards.
Right.
So when we was, because I mean, they D-line was so
it was that
quarter, bro. So we was trying some quick stuff, like they had me receive. I think I had like 100 receiving yards, but I didn't score. You know what I'm saying? We lost by 6, but 6 or 8. But anyway, bro, Northside is a tough place to play at, for sure.
So what was your motivation like? Whether it was high school, college, what would motivate you? Like for instance, I know for like when I was in middle school, if we play a game, you score. They say your name and shit on the intercom. So, man, niggas gotta hear my name. Like that was my motivation in middle school. But then in high school, every Sunday, you know, they put the newspapers out. Man, my grandma was, boy, you in the newspaper? Like that was my joy. Like man, I gotta get in that newspaper for my grandma. Yeah. Cause shit, everybody, them old people, they reading that newspaper. You pop, boy, you such and such. Yeah, that's my grandma. That's me. So what was your motivation like?
And so to start off the same way, just like that, bro. Monday, we played the game on Friday. Monday in high school, they're reading off the stats. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I like hearing my name. On top of that, same thing with the newspaper. I got every single newspaper article that I was in. Oh, it's kept. I got it. Yeah, my grandma got all of it. I got every single one. Yeah. So not only did my mom keep them, my grandma and my dad, like I said, they're from up there in Mansfield. Right. They subscribed to the daily advertiser down here. So they would get the newspaper up. Yeah. Man, my grandma made scrapbooks. Yeah. Every single thing, scrapbooks. Like, man, I got like 2, 3 big ass scrapbooks of like college, high school, every single article that I did. Man. So, man, I said like, and my grandpa, like, he used to always call me, and he used to like, he reads the newspaper every morning. So like, I used to like you said, like, man, like my grandpa reading about his grandson, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, man, I got a younger brother, Caleb. Caleb is me and Caleb were 7 years apart. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my mom, my daddy, they went together. You know what I'm saying? They went their separate ways. But in the household, it was me, my brother, and my mama. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty much the father figure for my brother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, just me, him just watching me, because man, he watches me like a hawk, bro. Everything that I do, he soaks it all in. He's not a guy of many words.
Right.
He watches me.
I done worked out with him a couple times. Yeah.
He don't say too much. So, me just knowing that he's watching me, I know I can't fuck up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, or I know that I gotta do good because, you know what I'm saying, he's him. And one thing my grandpa always told me, bro, is don't embarrass my last name. Right. My daddy told me that, and my grandpa told me that. So like I said, my dad's family from up north, so in Cecilia, right now there's only 3 Carters. You know what I'm saying? It's me, my brother, and my son. You know, so anytime you mention the Carter last name, it automatically ties down to us. So that was real big for me, like making sure I'm not getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm not doing what I'm not supposed to, keeping my nose clean. Yeah, that was my motivation, bro. Just not disrespecting my family last name, you know what I'm saying? And just, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
What was your first offer? And I know everybody remember that first offer. And this is a time where getting an offer was like hitting the fucking lottery.
Yeah.
You get an offer like nigga, you doing something, you know what I'm saying? So like, what was your first offer and how it played out?
My first offer, so you know, obviously you get the little interest letters, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm to like the best player on each team. So every day I go walk to Coach Martin, he'll give me a stack of letters. I got like Auburn, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of schools that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like come to the camp. You know, stuff like that. So me, I read those, you know what I'm saying? I throw them away, you know what I'm saying? I put them in my little offer bucket, you know what I'm saying? I do stuff like that. Well, Coach Martin, for like a week, he kept telling me, hey man, like stop by my office, like I got a stack of papers for you. All right, I'll be there. So he told me again, I'm like, man, just throw them away. He's like, nah, man, like go through them because you don't know like what's in them or whatever. I'm like, you're right. Well, man, showing up that same day, bro, I remember like it was just that same day he told me that I'd get home. My mama said, man, you got some mail on the table. And it's South Alabama, Tulane, Tulsa, just little schools like that. And so I'm like, all right, let me open the South Al thing. It was an awful thing. And I'm just like, I'm like, damn, bro, I've been throwing these papers away this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I called Coach Martin. I'm like, hey, I just got an offer. He's like, from who? I'm like, from South Al. You know what I'm saying? I think at the time, South Al, they're in the Sun Belt right now, but at the time, they was just getting to the Sun Belt. So he was like, yeah, man, you got your first Division I football offer. Yeah. I'm like, all right. So he's like, well, I'm going to call some people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to let it be known, whatever. And at the same time, I don't know if you know the little sports reporter. His name was Mike Coppage.
Yeah, Mike, my dog. I know Mike.
I hit up Mike. I'm like, hey, Mike, I just got my first offer.
Yeah, write that up real quick.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, hold on, I'm going to do it right away.
Yeah, write that up.
Man, next morning.
Yeah, it's down.
It's down.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, okay. So, man, after this, so like he wrote a nice little write-up on me or whatever. He attached my highlights to it. And after that, man, I started getting more buzz. And I want to say, man, they went like South Al, Tulane, Tulsa, Memphis, and then like UL, like all in like 2 weeks because like it's like once you get that first one, it's like all right. Yeah. So the other schools are like, okay, what y'all seen him that we coming, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like my first offer was through the mail. Showing up, I'm finna throw that motherfucker away. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my first one though, we had track practice. You know, well, we had, y'all probably had Cecilia, y'all got 7th hour P, like athletic.
Yeah, well, at the time, we was doing block schedule.
Oh, all right.
So they got the hours now, but now we were doing blocks. We take 4 courses a semester.
Oh, all right.
And then the second half, we switched to the other 4.
So our last hour was athletic PE. So we would start like football or whatever early. So it was track season. So I'm in the parking lot bullshit. They already getting ready for track practice. Mm-hmm. Coach Wag hit me up. Man, get your fucking ass over here. They got a scout here to talk to you. Man, he just ready for me to get the track practice. Showing up, man, I walk around that corner. Kind of tall, man. Coach Ingram from Louisiana Tech. First question he asked me, why you not already, ready for track practice? Like what you got going on, that says a lot about your character. I'm like, oh shit. Shit getting real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He shook my hand, whatever. He was like, come to the camp, they want to look at you at the camp
first. Yeah.
So I go to the camp, I kill the camp, they make you run the 40. Once I get the 40, it's over with. Like, especially that, it's done. So we did the 40, whatever. He asked me how my grades was. I told him, good. Lying kind of. But Mike, this is summertime, Mike called me, like maybe a week later. He was like, man, you got your first offer? I'm just waking up from a nap. Me and my cousin Butter we'll work out in the summer like by ourselves. I'm just waking up. First off. Man, what? He said, yeah, Louisiana take off with you. I said, man, no, you lying, bro. Man, Mike said, call. Man, I called him like, yeah, you got your offer. But he really offered me that same day at a camp.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Man, Mike wrote that bitch out real quick. Man, next morning, Chavis offered this. But in them camps, I kill them camps. Next camp I go to UL. I run 2.8 at UL. That's when my shit start taking off.
Yeah.
I ran 2.8 there. My shit start taking off. I go to North Texas the next week. This one I find out my grades fucked up. Kill the camp. We want to offer you Monday morning. Send a transcript. I sent a transcript. That boy called me back in like 10 minutes. Man, we can't do nothing with this. You're not in your core for it. You don't have an ACT. So that's when shit started getting real for me. Like, God damn. So my senior year, man, I'm in algebra 2. I'm in all kind of shit. If I fail one of them, I don't even graduate.
Right, yeah.
So that's when I was like, fuck it. I'm going to JUCO. Thinking JUCO was sweet, but that shit was... Bro, that shit. I'm talking about only 20 people can make that roster. You know what I'm saying? Out of staters. So you got to battle. Fall camp, if you have 2 bad practices in a row, you can forget. You're not making that team. Like, it's over with. Because it's spots. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my first offer went. Then after that, I went to UAM. But, man, that first offer was a great feeling because it's like, it was on some shit like, damn, I made it. Like the hard work, like even Coach French is back at Beauchamp.
Okay.
So I see him at the Jamboree. He brought up you as crazy. They always, me, you, and Camus, but he was like, yeah, man, I be telling those guys, man, Carter, Camus, Chavis, they had the talent, but they worked. They had that work ethic. And I feel like now, like kids hit me up to work out, you know, they be cheating it though. That shit don't, cause I knew how serious we took, like you said, you ain't have no plan. Nigga, this is my plan. Like even in JUCO, my roommate Cal, he laying out, we be stressing that bit. Channing, what you gonna do if you don't make? Man, I don't know, Cal. This is all I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not even thinking that.
Yeah, we gonna handle that when I get there. Like, so that was my, thing with that. So it's like that work ethic, man, that goes a long way. Even if you look at my Instagram, like all my shit still up. Man, I used to work, bro. Like, honestly, used to work, and not with the team. Like, we're gonna go do all team shit. We talking about the after.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about Sunday. Man, my dad like, where you at? I cook. Man, I'm gonna get that when I get there. But right now, I'm getting that in.
Team, that's not enough.
Yeah, you got to.
Everybody doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
all 90 kids are doing the same workout. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because his brother loves. Like, he used to always be with me working out and shit. Like, that nigga used to like keep it real. Like, man, you ain't do shit today. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the type of shit.
But you need that.
You need
that. You know what I'm
but
saying?
a lot of them can't take it no more. The shit's so soft. So it's like, I back away from a lot of shit.
Especially in high school, you know what I'm saying? In high school, it comes to a point to like, they feel like you gotta play. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you a senior.
Right.
Oh, you gotta play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if this freshman or sophomore is better, why you not playing him? You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here to play for a participation trophy.
Right,
I'm trying to win.
I'm trying to win.
And that's my mentality. Like, if I was to be a coach, they'd probably hate me because I'm playing my best 11.
Yeah,
Guess what? If I got 11 freshmen who are better than 11 seniors, that's what I'm going to walk with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's the thing is that, man, like people that like football, like, yeah, you can dress out, but I mean, that's a privilege to play. You know what I'm saying? You ain't. The best 11 is get on the field.
Because if you're trying to go next level, man, cut you quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you understand it because you play at the next level.
Right.
So you know at the next level, this is not for fun and
games.
This is a business. This is a business.
This is how they feed their family.
If coach put me out there and I missed a block on that quarterback and his quarterback get hurt and y'all have a losing season, he's fired.
You know what I'm saying?
In high school, guess what?
Yeah.
Same people, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's,
right.
Yeah, bro, that shit a business at the next level.
Sure.
So, yeah, bro, that college and that high school, bro, that's night and day. That's night and day. That college is not built for everybody.
And it's like you see college, you see the Saturday, but that whole week, bro, you going through it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand. Fall camp, bro, right into the season. Man, I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm still hurting for
yeah, for real though.
Man, I kid you not, bro. My first fall camp, like I said, I come to UL. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I'm all state running back. So I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I get to college, it's like, bro, like, it should look different. I'm in my very, very first position meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the motions. At first, they had me at wide receiver. I get in my wide receiver meeting. Man, my coach cursed me out like a dog. Yeah. You know why? I was late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Meeting at 6. I walk in there meeting at 6:01. Yeah. Everybody sitting down at the projector with their pen. I walk in there thinking shit sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
That man cursed me out lower than a dog.
Yeah.
He said, man, if you ever late again, I'll send your ass in the first thing smoking back to Cecilia.
Right.
Just like that.
Right.
Right there. Hey, that was a reality check to me. Like, like, this shit for real now. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Now, everywhere I go, I make sure I'm 10 minutes early.
Yeah. All right.
I'm 10 minutes early. Same thing for the weight room. If we got to work out at 6 o'clock.
Oh, you.
If you not in the weight room at 5:50 with your shoes on.
Yeah, you done. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, coach, what you mean? Work out until 6.
Shit. All right.
Everybody, and then when one late, everybody late.
Not a team looking at you. Our coaches always say you're gonna be eating by yourself at lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they can get on your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
So man, just that was a reality check for me. Like, all right, now like time is valuable. You know
right.
So now my mind's returning.
That helps you in life.
Oh, most definitely.
Like, football go right back to life. That's me and my girl argue all the time. Man, if we gotta be somewhere. You talking about we got to? No, we don't.
No.
We got to get there.
We gotta go.
But you train like, cause you already know like that shit really help in life.
That shit goes hand in hand, bro.
Yep. Speaking of UL though, bro, I mean, you signed a UL in what 12 to the 30? Cause I had a year left. So
I was in 2011 signing class.
Before you even go into that, like, what you feel is like the work ethic difference from like y'all time to like now? Like, what's like the difference? Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Social media.
Yeah.
Social media. It's like everybody wants to do something for social media to get the likes, the retweets, this, the that. Back then, all we had was Facebook was barely coming out.
Yeah, for real.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
You got MySpace. That's about a top 8. You know what I'm saying? That's some stuff they don't even know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So social media, bro, like social media right now, I think social media is the best, worst thing ever created.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it can bring you high, but it also can bring you low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think, and I'm not saying that they're not putting the work in, but if the work don't look good for the camera, they're not posting that shit.
Look, that's a good point. See, that's the thing. See, when me and his brother work out, bro, we'll do everything about 5-6 times. We wouldn't record nothing until the last one, like this camera time type shit. Like, we already done put the work in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of shit they be posting it be bullshit, dog. That's what be pissing me off. Like, nigga, what is you doing?
Bro, I be seeing a whole bunch of clips. Like things like the little travel teams, man. They oh man, so and so jammed the dude out of the
Yeah, man.
You not playing press coverage right
here. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
And for one, you're not being that aggressive with pads anyway.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Social media, man. Social media, like best worst thing ever created. But like I said, I'm not saying that the kids don't put the work in. It's just that they want to look good for the camera,
right?
Versus as really getting
it in. Now you think like the offers got easier to get?
Most definitely,
yeah, for sure.
Because all it takes is one play.
One, literally.
Guess what? If I'm a big 6'4", 220-pound guy, like a Greek god, I might not have no stats at all. But if they got one play where I'm over there looking like Randy Moss, who was that kid? No,
we can do something with him.
We can do something with that. He passed the vision test. We want him. You know what I'm saying? Versus as a guy who really grounded with the stats behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's social media is a way to be seen.
Yeah, for sure. Fact.
Especially with the TikTok, the Instagram, you can be seen in goddamn Canada if you want right. Versus as Facebook, you can't do that with Facebook.
That's why I said like hitting a lottery, getting an offer with us. They had to really like fuck with you. Like.
But they got kids who are 11, 12 getting offers because they out there doing ladder drills and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That was unheard of back in the day.
Yeah. Back to what you were saying with UL, because I remember, so you 2 years older than me.
Yeah, I graduated 2011.
All right, so it makes sense now. So my senior year, we start, you know how they send you come to a game, passes and shit, bro. I remember your first. Well, you wasn't the first. You probably redshirt freshman when you starting.
Yeah.
Man, I remember that first drive vividly. I remember everything about UL because I feel like that's when UL started jumping. Y'all really had that bitch like, nigga, I go to UL. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had
my signing class definitely popped.
Y'all had some dogs.
Man, what's crazy, man? My signing class, bro. We was Coach Hud first signing class, bro. I want to say like maybe at least 5 or 6 up in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least 3 got drafted for sure.
Y'all had that cornerback. Y'all had 2 cornerbacks. Y'all had Bentley.
Yeah, we had Bill
22.
We had Melvin White.
Then y'all had Marley at receiver, huh?
Jamal.
Singleton.
We had
slot.
We had Surgeon.
Him.
We had
another little
we
fast.
We had Devon Lawson. We had Harry Peoples.
Yeah, y'all. So UL was like.
And what's crazy, that's all NFL players.
Right.
All NFL players. So now that I'm around them every day. Man, I talk to those guys damn near every day. The people that you just named.
Right.
Jamal, Devon, like I talk to them guys every day. I was really surrounded by NFL people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those same people ain't no shortcuts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Javon and Jamal, they play the same position. So they working. They working against each other, but I mean they making each other better.
Yeah.
Bill Bentley, man, it came to a point, man. I'm watching practice, man. Bill Bentley, Javon Lawson. Bill Bentley got drafted by the Lions. Javon Lawson had his little run with the Cardinals at wide receiver. When it comes down to practice and one-on-ones, he's not going with nobody but Bill.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody but Bill. But that's iron sharpening iron.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they got no choice but to be good.
Right.
Because they know, hey, if I fuck up, they can do the best of me. Yeah. Vice versa. So just watching how those guys practice, man, just being around them, just seeing how they moving like veterans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a young guy. I'm soaking it all in. You know what I'm saying? Just watching how they move. And at the same time, they putting the work in. On top of that, they're producing on Saturdays.
Right.
At the same time, they got this NFL buzz coming around.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, I like this shit.
Possible. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time, starting running back was Alonzo Harris.
Yep.
Zoe came in with me. My signing class, we signed 4 running backs that year. Me, Ephraim, Alonzo Harris, and we had Quinn Griffin. I don't know if you know Quinn Griffin. He played for South Panola in Mississippi. That's a hell of a high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't listen like 15 D1s a year.
Right.
But yeah. And I'm like, all right, so I redshirted my first year. Coming to fall camp, like I said, I played wide receiver my redshirt year. Going into the spring, they moved me to running back. Cool. That's why I feel comfortable at anyway.
Right.
And I'll never forget my first play in the scrimmage. It was a counter to the left. Get that bitch to the right, boom. Bounce left, make somebody miss. 80-yard touchdown running the scrimmage. Man, I still got the clips in my phone.
Yeah.
On my iCloud. I'm like, bro, like, because at the point of time, bro, like whenever I redshirted, you practicing all week, but you're not playing in the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not used to that. So it's just like, I'm not saying I'm not taking it serious, but it's just like, what am I putting the work in for?
Right.
But at the same time, I'm getting bigger. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting faster. I'm understanding the game more because it's not like high school ball. All right, toss left.
Yeah. Right.
You a better athlete. You go beat everybody to the edge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, fancy, like if it's a pass play, even better situation. It's a pass play. I'm not blocking. You better throw the ball.
For sure.
Man, shit. Ain't college.
You got to.
Man, you gotta know what. Is it a 4-down line?
Yeah, all
line? Where the linebackers at, where the safety rotate.
Well, not to cut you off, my first game in JUCO, I kid you not, next, because you play Saturday, Sunday, film, and the whole session was about me not blocking.
Yeah.
And I was at receiver, they wanted me, I'm thinking you just run up there. Man, boy, you gotta go get that linebacker right there. That shit crazy. Like.
So, yeah, man, like they put me at running back, bro. And I just feel comfortable. And like, just seeing, like, because my running back coach, Coach Lovins, he coaches for Arkansas State now. He was real big on protecting the quarterback. So we had to know where the quarterback was going. Like, you might as well say we were quarterbacks because we had to know the routes that the receivers was running.
Right.
The protection that the line's blocking, the coverage, because if nobody's coming on the blitz, we got to get on our route too.
Yeah,
we check down.
Sure.
So he did a very, very good job of just making this shit simple for us, like breaking down the coverages, knowing what kind of front they in, because if you know what they're in, if you know what you're doing, you play faster.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So yeah, bro, like understanding that running back shit, that coming into my second year, but I struggled with it at first. I can't say because like I said, I never done it before. Like, yeah, you can tell me they got 4 people on the line.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
they tell you in there.
I'm just thinking 2 people in the end, 2 people in the middle. Like, nah, they got a 3 tech, you know what I'm saying? They got a shade, they got a nose.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much more to football than just X's and O's.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, bro, like I appreciate him and I appreciate all the other guys who I play with for like helping me understand where, you know what I'm saying, where everything goes. And like I said, coming out of fall camp, bro, like I was a starter. And that says a lot for the work that I put in because, like I said, Zoe was our starter before.
Right.
But Zoe was freshman of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sunbelt freshman of the year. And me and Zoe is night and day.
Yeah.
Zoe is 6'2", 240 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Was committed to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? And here I am. I'm 5'9".
Yeah, right.
5'9", 180 pounds. So, yeah, man, whenever Coach Levin came to me, he's like, yeah, you can start running back. So I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, like, you start running back. I'm like, all right, like, now it's go time. And like I said, that first drive,
man, you was cooking already.
I was so nervous, bro. I was so nervous.
I'm in the stand like a chili.
I'm so
we
nervous.
coming here. All right, that bitch joking.
And man, I'm so nervous. I'm coming out. Like, this is my first game. I'm coming to the tunnel. And like, I'm crying. And I'm like, bro, like, this is what I put the work in for.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So like, I come out the smoke, I see, man, it's packed. So I remember first play was play action. I was so nervous where they did the play action to me, I almost fell down. First play. Next play, they put Zoe in to run the ball or whatever. So like, he's like, all right, get back in. I'm gonna give you the ball.
Right.
And then my first play was for like 8 yards. I'm like, and like another Raging Cajun in the first down.
Yeah.
So like, I just get up and I'm just like, yo, this shit's for real now. So I think I finished that drive off with like 6 carries for like 36 yards.
Yeah.
And I remember vividly the play that I tore my knee on. I had just broken another 8-yard run. And when I got up,
Y'all was close to the end zone too.
I
I think about to get in there.
I broke an 8-yard run, which I was mad because the play before that we had an outside zone and I cut it up. But go to the outside, get up first down, I spin the ball. I'm like, yeah, like I'm ready. And I remember running to the sideline, and I remember the dude coming when I went to make like a little routine in and out cut. You know what I'm saying, like trying to bend the corner. Stuck my foot into the ground. That's when his helmet hit my knee while my leg was planted. So I'm like, damn, like, my shit feel weird, you know? So I get to the sideline.
You running though.
Yeah,
you running on the sideline.
Yeah.
I remember the shit.
I tap my helmet. I'm like, hey, give me a break real quick. So I get to the sideline. They're like, what's wrong? I'm like, feels like my knee need a pop. They're like, what you mean? I'm like, you know, like whenever you need to crack your knuckles, how that feeling is? That's how my knee felt. So it was like, run a straight line. Everything good. They're like, cut. Went to make a cut, knee gave out. Put me in a little table, do a little ACL test. They was like, yeah, he done. I was like, what you mean I'm done? He was like, yeah, I think you tore your ACL. I said, how long that is? At the point, I didn't know how long the ACL was. Because I'm like, damn, bro, like, we play like Tulane at home. We got Nichols at home.
Right.
You up for jumping this year. I'm like, I'll be back for the Tulane game. He's like, no, you out for the season. I'm like, what? Man, I'm crying. I'm in there crying. My strength coach in there crying because, man, they see all the work.
They work,
put in,
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So, bro, I cried that whole night, bro. But that next day, it's like at the same time, Adrian Peterson just tore his ACL, and I'm just like, well, bro, like I mean, it's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's torn. There ain't no point in me having this pity party. Like time to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So. I used to watch a documentary on Adrian Peterson. Like he recorded like his whole rehab process, and I used to watch those. Everybody going to practice, and I go to physical therapy. When I get back, first thing I'm putting on when I get back to the room is Adrian Peterson. Like, what did he do on this day? What did he do on this day? So, his process, his rehab process helped me out, and also just being around the guys. You know what I'm saying? They never once let me get into that shell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying. In college, man. once you lose your confidence, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I want to preach to everybody who's in college or just in general.
Right.
Don't never lose your confidence. The moment you lose your confidence, now you're battling with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so that's something real big that I made sure that I never lost was my confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There, don't get me wrong, there was moments that, you know what I'm saying, I've had dark days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going through therapy, you know what I'm saying? I'm hurting, you know what I'm saying? X, Y, Z. And I'm just like, fuck, bro, like I don't want to play football anymore.
Right.
But the next week, you know what I'm saying, when I'm taking those baby steps of improving, you know what I'm saying, confidence is slowly growing. And you know what I'm saying, like, once you working out, once you get that adrenaline, once you feel that, you know what I'm saying, confidence grew. And but like I said, just being around everybody, just being around positive people, being around positive spirits, you know what I'm saying, that kept me afloat of everything.
All right. So after that injury, I want to ask, when did you be like, damn, Sherrod, it might be hard to get there? Like, did you ever have a moment where, because when we start off the shit, we're going to Leeds.
Yeah, most definitely.
But when did you realize, man, this shit, it's really hard? I see why it's 1% or whatever. What was your time where you was like, man, this shit might not happen, or it's harder than I think?
So for me, like, I always knew that whenever it came down to me to do pro day, I was going to test it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to run a 4.34.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I was going to bench press 225 at least 20 times.
Right.
I knew I was going to have a good, like, I knew I was going to test good.
Good,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I would have had a shot. I just knew that when it came, my resume, when it came down to it, on paper, they were like, oh yeah, this motherfucker can go.
Right.
But it came down to it. So like I said, after I tore my ACL the next year, Elijah McGuire comes in.
That's my dog.
Man, he my
real.
like
that's
this.
one nigga I can say though. Like, honestly, the same nigga, dog. Outside, that's the same
all
nigga,
the time,
bro.
all the time. And he comes in. He's a young boy. He comes in. You know what I'm saying? Now this is my third year. I'm on my third year whenever he comes in or whatever. So he got the talent. Man, you could just see it from day one. He just one of them ones.
Yeah.
Like if you just look at him, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just host on his visit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I had a basketball game with you.
Yeah, he hooped too. I be fucking with him. I be telling him.
Boy, dog that ball. Yeah, quiet. You don't say too much.
Yeah.
You don't say too much, but yeah, he come in. So like I said, my running back coach, like, he kept it real. Like, you know what I'm saying, he's probably gonna be the starter behind us. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all help him out. And I'm like, I ain't got no hate in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I, even though we play the same position?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we compete on the field, but I still want you to do good. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we did whatever we could to get them ready. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, I'm like, all right, y'all rolling with E. I'm not gonna stand up on the sideline. Shit, I'm gonna be goddamn. Y'all want me to punt?
For sure.
I was start on special team everywhere else. You know what I'm saying, kick return. I'll be back there sometime on punt return. I'm gonna start on every special team. So I'm saying, like, I found my way on the field. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So at the same time, like every now and then, I'd give me a few carries. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I was pretty much his backup. You know what I'm saying? Zoe was our bigger back. E was our, you know what I'm saying, do it all back. So our playing style was kind of similar. So like, if he was tired, I'd go in and give him a little break or whatever. But even then, bro, like junior year, you know what I'm saying, I'm returning kicks and stuff like that. Like I'm doing good, you know what I'm saying. Like at the same time, I still feel like I got a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then New Orleans Bowl, my junior year, we're playing against Tulane. I'm a gun on punt. I'm running, and God pushed me in the back as I'm taking a step, and I fall down. My knee swell up and everything. And I'm like, damn, bro, like something wrong with my knee. Halftime, I go in there, they're like, man, you partially tore your ACL. I was like, man, what? Same knee. And I'm just like, man, what? They was like, you got a partially torn ACL and a torn meniscus. So they was like, you gonna have the ACL surgery again, or we can repair your meniscus. They was like, if you don't repair your ACL, you just have to play with the brace on. At that point right there, I told myself, like, all right, like, I'm gonna just finish out my senior year, I'm gonna graduate, and I want to become Montrel Carter,
right.
You know what I'm saying, the human, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
versus the athlete. So I think that whole year, you know what I'm saying, I prepared myself, you know what I'm saying, instead of like me doing pro day, me not getting a call, you know what I'm saying, it's like I prepared myself before that, because I didn't even do my own pro day.
You ain't have pro day?
I didn't do it. I chose not to do it, you know what I'm saying. It's just
So
that,
you
man.
made your decision just...
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, it was hard for me to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just seeing all the guys put work in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, training for pro day. And I'm working out with them too, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I had made my decision,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because I was comfortable with the work that I put in for like the amount of time that football, with all the good things that football has brought to me, like I appreciate all that, and I was thankful for that. So like I feel like, man, like I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get the chance to play college football
at all.
So let alone start as a freshman, let alone score a touchdown in college.
Right.
I did all those. So who measures my success?
Right.
Me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what Joe Blow said. Oh man, you didn't go to the NFL, blah blah. Okay, and everybody don't go to that.
Right, and there's a lot of niggas who lead niggas who don't get there. You know
exactly. What I'm saying? I'm content with myself with playing college football, graduating from college. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm content with all those things with myself. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm within, I'm good with that.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me though, I'll probably, cause you know, like used to being a man coming out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my biggest thing. Like when I got to college, like I'm not a man no more.
Mm-hmm.
So that fucked with me. Then at running back, it don't matter what happens, you're gonna get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Receiver, you gotta depend on
somebody
else getting you the ball. So that's when I start looking at, man, I'm 5'8". My speed always gonna keep us in there though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same way as you. I'm like, man, if I have a real pro day, I'm good. I'm gonna get a shot. All I wanted was a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to do 10 years in this bitch. I'm 145 still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just want to say I did that shit. I did it. But I wasn't gonna do my pro day at your UAM. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do my own shit. They had 2 scouts there. I think, bro, 2 scouts. It's cold where we gotta run all fours. I don't like running cold. I don't like doing shit cold, really. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna run. I ran, pulled my fucking hamstring. Man, on the way back, I was like, you first you go in that mode like, I'm about to shake back. Mm-hmm. That hamstring something else, bro. That's really, like, that's my ticket. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that fucked with me. I mean, I got back to it, but I never was like, my hamstring never was good again. But my biggest regret, I'm not gonna lie though, before pro day and all this, CFL team hit me up, come work out for us. With me, I'm thinking lead or nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even text them back, you know what I'm saying? But after that, after I pulled my hamstring, I actually go to a CFL workout. Still ran 4.3. I don't know how, bro. My hamstring killing me. Still ran 4.3. Get a call before I get back home. Look, we need you in Florida next week. What the fuck? He say, our receiver coach, I'm gonna see you test. And so I get there, I'm not even close to 100%. I tell him like, man, look, man, my hamstring broadening me. Do I gotta run this 40? Because I know I probably can finesse the one-on-ones, but the 40, I really gotta, you know what I'm saying? Then I go up there, run the 40, pull the other hamstring. That was like, I was like, man, this shit. You know what I'm saying? Still went through the spring league ball, but I think that was just for me, like to see like, man, you still do this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So, but I mean, Shake, like, you know, Shake. Mm-hmm. Shake helped me a lot, dog. That's my dog, like, for real. But Shake always, you know, he positive as a motherfucker. Like, no matter what he want, man, Shake gonna be positive. But working out with him, it's like, man, he be like, Ma, look, man, look how many people we started with. Look who just still here. So it's like, you end up separating yourself, be like, Ma, you ain't no different from me. That's what you used to always tell me. Just, some people don't get that opportunity. Yeah. Not saying you couldn't have gone, cause shit, all y'all end up, he hit it, he's still in it. Raymond in it. What's that? Mitchell in it. It's like all from you, everybody else that played running back hit that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It was there, bro. Like I can definitely see the light. Like I could definitely like if that's something I want to pursue, I think I really could.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, I have no regrets on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm content now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that, and I had my son. You know Who goes to say that?
Sure.
And my daddy always tell me. My daddy had a little short room with the Seahawks. He always tell me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no regrets because he said, who's supposed to say if I would have got, you know what I'm saying, $10 million? He said, I might have been dead. You know what I'm saying? I might have got, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, Z. He said, also, I got y'all. You know talking about me and my brother. Right. So like I said, man, like, if that was God's plan, not for me to take that, and he gave me my son, I'm taking that route 10 times out of 10.
Look,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
what's crazy, I think that's what saved me, bro.
Oh,
my little boy. And my son's birthday, that's crazy.
Man, my son came in at the perfect time.
Facts.
At the perfect
I'm talking about, I couldn't even watch football. Like, I don't, like that whole year was so down for me. Like, I couldn't watch it, but I had my little boy on the way, bro.
Yeah, my son came at the perfect time. It's like post-college, post-ball. It's like, bro, like I was working at Finish Line, bro. I'm working at Finish Line. I'm fucking off. I'm not doing nothing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, like I didn't graduate college to do this. You know? So like by me having my son, now I got a different responsibility. I'm working for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
That definitely made me get on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So man, like, and just seeing him grow up and just seeing him grow a love for the game that I love.
Yeah.
Because this game is good to you. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing him get his own love for the game is so heartwarming.
And you got the blueprint for sure.
Oh, got to.
I be seeing him on that ground cut. He just hit one turn.
Man,
see that? Look at this shit.
And it's crazy. And like I don't want to say this because it's my son, but I mean like he's gonna be a special one. Because like you know, like whenever you see kids,
yeah,
you know
for
who
sure.
got it, you know who don't got it.
Yeah, for sure.
When you see him,
For sure, man. I bet that's a great feeling, man.
It is.
Chosen supposed to start flag this year, so.
And I was always one to say, I was never gonna force football on my son.
Right.
And they'll tell you, oh man, you lying, man.
Right.
Like, bro, like I didn't see when it like, man, all my fingers are jammed, and you know what I'm saying? Knee injuries, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the game is good to you, but if you don't want to play it, I'm not gonna force it on you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Are you still that way, although you playing like strictly?
Yeah. Oh no, like I still if you don't want to go outside and play catch, we're not gonna go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we playing catch and I see him want to go jump in the trampoline, go be a kid.
Right, kid, yeah.
Go be a
especially
kid.
right now.
Go be a kid, you know. Now with my brother, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, like my brother didn't play football his freshman year.
I know that.
Yeah, he didn't play football his freshman year because he wanted to play basketball, and he also, like at the time, it's like when my buzz was at its highest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't want to be in my shadows. And I get, but like I talk to him like, bro, like I understand instead of them calling him Caleb, Montrel's little brother.
Right.
Correct me. Tell me his name was Caleb. You know what I'm saying? And I told him like, you ain't gotta play in my shadows. Right. Whatever we do, we're gonna do it to the best of our ability. I don't give a damn we in the spelling bee.
Right.
We can be the best speller that we is. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't play his freshman year. Then he played his sophomore year, but he played quarterback. And then his sophomore year was Raymond's senior year. You know what I'm saying? They had some pretty good receivers at the same time. But towards the playoffs, he started playing wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? He had a few catches in the playoffs. And then his junior year was like his first actual year of like just playing like, I mean, he played football growing up, but like it was his first actual of like live bullets.
Right.
He did good, over 1,000 yards, you know what I'm saying? Did good. But he was still new to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was still new to the game. So that he had a hell of a junior year. But if you see his junior year, his senior year, it's night and day because you see somebody who's fresh, just off of raw talent doing good, versus that somebody who worked on their craft. You know, so
for sure.
And like now, bro, he came by the crib yesterday. Just seeing him now is it's different, bro. Because he was skin and bones. Now he's
up there. And as watching you, bro, because you know I keep up like Arrow, you know all them. My only thing I feel like receiver wise watching, I don't like how they sub so much, bro. I feel like if I went through fall camp to work to be this one, let me be the one.
Yeah.
If I don't tap that fucking helmet, man, leave me in this.
See, that's how it was when I was, you know what I'm saying? them slot receivers, them 2 outside receivers, they staying in the game unless they tired.
Yeah.
They coming out until they get their breath back and they going back in. See, they over there, they doing.
What I did that at UM, I'm hot. Bitch, I'm a starter. Like, what you mean? First 2 reps, and man, fuck all that. Cool. You bugging.
Every third series.
Yeah. No. I just caught 2. I'm feeling good. Now I gotta go sit down.
You can't get no rhythm.
Man, no, man. That's the only thing.
But no matter what.
Not just them, though. A lot of schools do that.
So with them, my big thing with him is just making sure he keeps his confidence also.
Right.
Like obviously, like I said, there may be games where he play the whole game.
Right.
Next game he might not play at all.
Right.
So just
that shit tough for a football player.
It is. So I'm just making sure, hey man, I always tell him, man, stay ready.
Right.
Stay ready, because you don't want to not be ready whenever opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
Now you shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, for
sure.
So
I can just rewind back to last season. Man, I want to say it's a game he didn't even play. He was mad. He was hurt about it or whatever. So I'm like, hey, bro, just stay ready because, man, it's a long season. It's a long season.
Injuries happen for
sure.
All kind of shit.
Sure enough, I think one of their receivers was getting hurt. So he was third string. So now he moved to second string. Where the first string guy wasn't producing. So when it was his time to go in, like one drive he had like 2 catches. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, towards the end of the game, I'm seeing him in the game for the whole game.
Right.
I look on, they ended up winning the game. He was like the leading receiver for that game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, feel good about this.
Right.
So consistent, you know what I'm saying? So, because this feeling, like, keep this energy, because, like, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
But what's crazy about it is that the next game, he didn't travel. So, like, how do you go from being, like, the leading receiver for the team and then not travel? So, right then and there, I'm not even worried about the football aspect. I'm like, hey, just, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know the work that you put in, you know X, Y, Z, like, so keep that confidence because it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, your time will come.
And I think my last question I want to ask you about, bro, is how you feel about this transfer protocol. Do you feel that is a good thing or it has its ups and downs? Because personally, I feel like a lot of niggas copping out. They not gonna stay put in this work. If I can jump the ship and go maybe play here fast, I don't like that. But in some situations, shit, it works out.
It's a good and a bad thing, man. And I say this because if it benefits you, it's good. But how could I put this? So for instance, the kids who they might get eligible late, you know what I'm saying, assigned to a smaller school than they were supposed to go to, and they have one good season, they transfer up. You know what I'm saying? Right. For instance, like example, Montrel Johnson.
Yeah.
Sunbelt freshman year last year at UL. Now he's playing at Florida.
Right.
So yes, it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Right.
But what about the high school kids that's want to sign with Florida? You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
what your boy from Cecilia was telling me.
What's that?
The receiver. Jamani was like that. He's that coach told him. The protocol fucking it up right now.
Yeah, so I mean, like, for instance, like, he's a highly recruited kid.
Right.
Wants to come out and sign with the school, but they, instead of taking somebody fresh,
I'm gonna go grab.
They could grab somebody who's seasoned, like, from the portal. You know,
sure.
So it's me. I'm used to, hey, bro. All right, you got 4 running backs. All right, he's a starter. All right, man. It's fall camp. Next fall camp, I'll work him. You know what I'm saying? Now, oh shit, man. He's a starter. I'm gone. I'm gone. And right now, they don't have a cap on it. So if I leave Alabama and I go to LSU, if I don't get to LSU, I can leave LSU and go to Florida. Like, it's like, like, what's the restrictions on it? So with the NIL stuff, it's supposed to bend down.
Right.
It was supposed to bend down.
For sure.
It was supposed to bend down because only the university is getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Cam Newton. Yeah. How much money would Cam Newton have made?
Real tough.
Johnny Manziel. Joe Burrow.
Crazy. You know, Montrel Carter. You know, they getting into high school now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
yeah, for real though.
The transfer portal, man, is good and it's bad, bro. I feel that, me personally, I mean, people can feel how they feel about me personally. I feel that they should allow you to transfer for one if your head coach leaves or if the person who recruited you or your position coach leaves. Then you can go wherever you want.
Because that's who brought you in. And
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I mean, we've seen many situations like, oh, let me sign and commit to Memphis, and that next year they gone.
Whole coaching style.
So it's just like,
for sure.
You know what I'm
saying? You kind of stuck in the middle of it, you know. then they gonna bring in the people they really want. So
that's how I feel about it, man. So, but I do have one question for you. Top 5 people you played against.
Montrel.
And that can be college or NFL.
Montrel
or college
Carter.
or high school.
Montrel Carter. Melvin Jones. You know Melvin? That's when we went to Washington, man.
That's
like Chuck. He went to LSU.
That name sounds
Superman, quarterback, did everything. Punt that bitch home too. Montrel Melvin. Tanner Hudson. He in the league right now. Played D2 against a white boy. But he won us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For real. Talking about jump over niggas and all. Tanner. Gotta say Jacob. Bro, we was tough. We had Traven. I go Traven. For sure.
I'm gonna go for me. I'm gonna go TK Fleming. TK Fleming played safety for Benton. They beat us in the playoffs my junior year, like 4-star recruit. Ended up getting in some trouble, but highly recruited, like solid dude, solid. Tyler Lockett.
You played against Tyler Lockett?
Tyler Lockett. We played K-State, and like I said, I'm on special teams, and I'm my dad. I'm the gunner on punt, and I'm the missile on kickoff. Man, this man crib a kick return on us and a punt return. And what I mean, like, I'm turning in and chasing him. Tyler Lockett like that. Tyler Porter. I gotta give Big T's respects, man. Rest in peace. Tyler Porter was that was the only person, man. I'm playing quarterback. He sacked me and the quarterback at the same time. Like like, you know what I'm saying. So he was tough. I know if I don't make him miss, it's over with. You know what I'm saying. So TK Fleming, Tyler Lockett, Tyler Porter, Dexter Oakland. Dexter Oakland played for Patterson. Graduated same year as me, came to UL with me. If you don't know about Patterson plays cover 0. I'm at running back, so he got me man to man. We ran the I. He's right there over the center. Over the center. No matter where I go. Yeah,
for
but,
sure.
Matter of fact, I didn't even score that game. I had like 200 rushing, but I didn't score. You know what I'm saying? He was a good one too. And the last one, I'd probably have to say I played with at UL, Dominique Tovell, outside linebacker, DM. Ended up playing in Canada for a little bit, played for the Detroit Lions for a little bit, but same thing, he came in with me at UL, but just from day one, man, he was a professional.
Right.
And I'm like, just the way he practiced, the way he carried himself on and off the field, just real professional, real respectful, real humble to the game. And like I said, a professional, just the way he practiced, like, you know what I'm saying? He made sure, he was never one of the ones like, hey man, I'm gonna go soft on this play. Like, he knew where he wanted to go. So like, I had no choice but to respect that. You know what I'm saying? So them 5 for sure. I mean, obviously I can name a whole bunch more, like shit, like with Traven and all that. You know what I'm saying? I can name a whole bunch of people. So them 5 for sure stand out. For sure.
And for the record, because everybody be asking me my top 5 backs from both shine. James Granigo, Jacob Carmouche, Eli Wheeler, me, and I'm going to go with a younger guy, Russell Wheeler.
Okay.
Russell almost like Jacob, like the dance and shit. He played with him a year before I was there. So that's my top 5. I know I'm going to start some shit, but it is what it is, man. I appreciate having you,
man. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you.